What's going on, my prankster gangsters? It's me, Mr. TikTok, himself, believe it or not. Jorkzilla is a game filled with many secrets. I'm here today to share some of the lesser-known things outside the Discord server and into the wider interweb. Some of these are glitches, some are Easter eggs, and some are lesser-known mechanics. Quite the variety today. Heavy spoilers for the game, but no duh. The Grind Revenger is an optional boss in Extus that only shows up after you clear entropy. This boss has a little-known mechanic where the more enemies you kill over the course of the game, the more health it gets in the fight. This mechanic is why it isn't in extras. The scaling for its health is logarithmic, so the first few enemies count for more health added than later enemies, which makes it taper off at about 350,000 health. If you somehow get to it without killing any regular enemy, it only has 10,000 health. This one is quite simple. Many games have this mechanic. In Jorkzilla, dying to a boss 10 times lowers some of its stats. There is a clear before and after for this mechanic. We can see the damage go lower than it normally would go with the regular variants. Building off the previous number 9, dying to a boss after an undefined amount of deaths causes a unique death message. Even then, it is still quite rare and only achievable in the base game. One of the beta testers, John O'Man, says there are 2 other undiscovered death messages. One of the features in Jorkzilla is being able to connect to your GameJolt account. This allows for achievements to be added into the game. However, being logged into GameJolt causes a slight frame drop, which can build up and slow down the game. In the secret queue scenario for the game, Akashus has a level cap of 30 compared to the regular for Godzilla, which is 20 levels. The code for activating queue scenario instead of setting the cap to 30 increases it by 10, which leads to very high levels if you stack this effect. During the organic section of Zenith, Jorkzilla opts to use creatures made from real edited images of gore. I can't show it on YouTube because I want to stay monetized. This is in direct contrast to what was in the original story, where Cosbydaff decided not to use real gore when creating the organic section. In certain fights, when killing the boss, holding down Q on the keyboard will trigger a new fight, like the Rotten Sun in Extus, for example. Holding Q during the Mario.png fight will trigger a new Luigi.jpg fight. Functionally, Luigi.jpg is just a stronger Mario.png. He doesn't even drop a new memory. To unlock Q scenario, you must hold down Q at the start of the game. After beating this mode, you unlock another similar mode called R side. It is called that because, guess what? You hold down R instead of Q. This R side lets you play as the Big Bad Red. It's really cool and a nice reward. It is still an early access feature, but not really at this point. In our side, there exists a secret super boss you can fight, like how in Q scenario you can fight Withered Bonnie. In our side, you can fight Ruinborn Afton. After beating the game, go to the top right of Trance by a secret passage and you'll find him. He is a really cool boss, so I won't spoil anything, but you should fight him. As shown by the game's creator Akashus fan in a Kick livestream, in the next Jorkzilla update, there will be multiplayer added to the game. While some details are unknown, we do know that it is only local multiplayer for now. This looks like a promising new feature, and I'm personally quite hyped for it. You must have thought that's the end of the list, but nope. There is one unconfirmed Easter egg that I need your help to find. Unlike the previous entries, it is unclear if this is real or not. There is supposedly a secret Godzilla.exe fight in the game. So I'm going to walk you through the steps really quick here. First, you need to have the Gamble Core item, which is unlocked by the gambling ring in Extus. Next, you need to get the Nostalgia Critic Planet Transition 3 times in a row, which can be done just by holding down Q. Next, you need to go to each planet, including Mars, and interact with a secret invisible tile. Finally, if you do all of that, you can get a new reward from the Extus gambling table. Then Godzilla.exe will show up in extras. You also need to do all of this without dying once, otherwise you need to do it all over again. With that said, good luck losers and happy April Fools.